Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to your money, career, and success oracle reading for the moment. Um, we are going to do a little bit of tarot to clarify and bring more, information to you, more specifics to you. But we are going to first start with some oracle. At the very end, I am going to read this card, which is your major message from Spirit. And just to read the front for you to get an idea, you got 16. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. 16, which adds up to 7, which is we're getting a lot of very, very heavy spiritual and kind of like life purpose type of focus. And it's no age to focusing in on your life purpose and what you want to do to fulfill yourself and to feel whole and fulfilled in life. It can happen at any moment. It can happen in any age period. It can happen multiple times in which you are, stepping into another major cycle of your life. And when it comes to your money and your career, and just your finances overall, it feels like you're making a major move, a major transition in yourself, in your life cycle. And, it is possibly a spiritual awakening for some, but um, really just honing in on what do I want to do that I can feel, you know, I have stability and there's cash flow, there's money coming in, but I feel that I am fulfilling my purpose and I am doing what I was sent here to do. And for some of you, it may be going a spiritual route or becoming a mentor or a um, religious teacher or pastor or something along the lines where you're really thinking about the spiritual components of light work. For others of you, it's more so of aligning your work with what you're truly passionate about and what, just really moves you. Um, the other cards that we got for you got 5 of the abundance, angels of abundance device cards. The first one out was block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anything or anyone that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. The other one is let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. We have moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. And successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So, Cancer, when I was meditating on you, I did get the feeling that there were um, some fit from you, like I said before, stepping into your life purpose, doing what you need to do to feel in alignment with that, and doing that also so that you can feel completely whole and feel like you are really shining in what you were meant to do, right? So, in a part of that, Spirit is saying that you have some guilt that you still need to let go in regards of something. Whatever that something may be, you know what that is, and it's time to let it go because it's, holding you back and it's taking away from your, time to shine, right? And your time to be fully in your light. Um, so that was strong, but also more importantly, um, for a lot of you, you might be working at night or you might be working a lot of long hours on your side, project, your side passion that you really want to make it into your full-time career. And it's very interesting that I haven't looked at anything before talking to you guys. I just simply pulled them and set them aside. So it's very interesting that moonlighting came out and that, it's saying that, hey, your part time job or what you really want to, what's really important to you, the job or the project or, the passion project that you're doing is really, really important to you. It really means a lot to you. It's your dream. If you could do it all the time and be able to still live, comfortably and pay bills and get things done, because you need money to get it done, you would. But right now in this moment, it may not be possible right now in this moment, but that's okay because it's coming, right? It's coming. But in the meantime, just do what you got to do to get the bills paid, but don't totally shut out that dream career or that dream, you know, um, project that you're working on or that just dream being. It's kind of hard to describe necessarily because I feel like it could just be, like I said, light work, you mentoring and helping and healing others. Possibly you are someone who does public speaking. I'm seeing the horn, and I'm like, public speaking, like someone who's up in front of people, like a pastor or a minister or an evangelist. It doesn't have to be necessarily religious for all of you, but some of you, yes, it is. And you are getting into that flow. And you have words of abundance. You can bring that in. The other oracle cards before we get into the tarot was 34, business to business selling. And the most important thing that I got out of this was, for you all, um, is your decision making process and your time frame and your budget. What is it? Do you have a budget? Are you properly managing your time and prioritizing what you need to get prioritized in order to make the best moves? Um, and also, you may be doing something that involves business to business selling, and that could be something that you need to, or Spirit is calling you to focus more on. Bootstrapping, and for this is once again going to your costs, and it's 8, so it's definitely dealing with your career. If you're in a career and you're thinking about, okay, I really want to get into my passion work, um, balancing that out for the time being, knowing that in the long haul, you're looking at the long haul. You're not looking at the present moment, but you're thinking about, you know, um, how can I best budget and get my finances in proper order, to make this side project or this passion project really take off. And, you know, um, how can you control costs so that you can, extend the life on your business, your future business, or your, the career that you're stepping into or the job that you're stepping into, um, to make the cash flow uh, wider. You know, it's not a stream. We want a good rushing river, right, of cash flow coming to us, right? So, how do we make that happen? Um, and how can we control those costs that we know is we're going to have to pay something in order to get things done, in order to have services rendered, and all these things cost money in order to make money. um, so how are you going to work that? And also it might require you know getting help from outside. 26 was the last card that you got, and it was tagline. So it's finger licking good. That's what it says on the card. And that's the KFC tagline. So your tagline supplements your business name. Between the two of them, people should know the industry you are in and the value you provide. And, some of you might be right in the beginning, just thinking about your financial foundation. You might be right in the beginning of building this, whatever that may be, whether it's, starting out on a new career path, um, or, getting into your studies of a particular idea you had. So you're doing the background research, um, so that you can really get something going from it, like really just in the basic foundations of creation, right? um or simply you just need to be working on your tagline. That's just not something you need to be thinking about. Is it consistent with your brand and where you're coming from with your business? Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'll move these to the side so I can see your other cards. We're going to get into some tarot Cancer. For you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to really find out what is your financial foundation. Is there any money coming in your near future? Any money, materially, or money opportunities coming in your future? What are some of the money opportunities that you might need to consider a little further? What else? Who or what project will bring in the desired money that you are trying to bring in, or whatever resource you're trying to bring in, material resource that has to deal with your finances, in career and success in whatever you're trying to do, Cancer. So let's get first into your financial foundation, Cancer. What is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Financial foundation. Current financial foundation. We have the Lovers reverse and the Eight of Swords. And on the bottom we have the Hermit reverse, which I will pull out and put there. So immediately with the Lovers, it's kind of feeling like your foundation is definitely not in unison with where you want to be. You're probably distracted because very interesting that blackout distractions is right there. You are probably distracted by something in relation to a partnership. And it could be a romantic partnership, or it could simply be a business partnership, or um, possibly at your job, you have to partner up with someone on something. And so, whatever that partnership may be, there's disunion, there's possibly um, no contact, because got Gemini, I'm feeling, lovers, Gemini. Um, and that's communication. So there's possibly no real good communication between the two of you, whoever this partner is. And so it may be something that needs to be dissolved, or maybe you're putting too much thought into it, because Gemini is also thinking, the mind. So you may be thinking too much about it, and it's becoming a distraction that you need to block out, because it's not as important as you're making it in accordance with what you need to be doing. Now, are you going to be doing solitary work necessarily? No, because the Hermit is reversed. So you are coming out um, of possibly a solitary um, moment, which makes sense for you, Cancer. You have your moments when you go into your shell, but it's time to come out now and get going and taking action and where you need to be, as far as um, just coming out of your mind. You've been in your mind too much. You've been thinking too much. You have what you need, as far as ideas, as far as even just a spark. You already had it. It's time now to get it ablaze, again, get that um the flame going even higher, brighter, and stronger, because you have it already, right? And you spending too much time in your head with these ideas and what you want to do, and analyzing things, and possibly being way too critical, hypercritical of yourself. So it's time to release that, let it go. You're coming out, and you're coming out of your mind, and you're actually taking action towards your future, towards where you want to go. And a lot of what you feel is holding you back is really all mental, Cancer. It's really all mental. Um, but yeah, you may not be, as far as your financial situation goes, you may not be where you want to be only because you're thinking that way. You're actually in a really great position, Cancer, and you need to think better upon the situation and upon your financial situation. Okay? You can't tell stories of shortage, you know, and then be experiencing abundance. Don't complain about stuff that you can't fix or doesn't even need to be fixed. Because right now, think about the right now, and how you are experiencing so much abundance in life. Even if you're not a millionaire, are you out on the street? Are you poor and destitute? If not, then praise. Be glad and have gratitude, right? Experience that as abundance. Even people who are on the street still can experience gratitude, and feel like they are abundant in life in those moments, in certain moments. Knowing that they are focused on, getting into a better situation, but they still can have gratitude and be happy. No matter your situation, Cancer, in this very moment, really experience it as abundance, right? Don't speak of it so much as a lack. Talk about it in abundance. Okay, so is there any money coming to Cancer in the near future? Is there any? Five of Swords. And on the bottom, the Hierophant reverse. So I guess we can look on the top. King of Swords. Yes. If you can get your mind right and get out of that feeling that you don't have and feeling down and out because you're too much in your mind about the situation. If you can get out of that, balance that, and get into the energy of the King of Swords, which is um, taking decisive decision, being very balanced in how you're thinking, positive, um, you know, somewhat lighthearted optimism, just knowing with clarity, and also having um, balance of the mind, right? Where you're not overthinking, but it is thinking logically about the situation and then moving forward with action, decisive action. Once you get out of that, that's when, and also once you dissolve whatever this um, union, partnership, or whatever that is causing you so much mental distress, once you get out of that and move more into being the King of Swords, then you will experience a lot of success and you will really be able to experience abundance in its fullness without feeling like anything less than being in an abundant mindset. Yeah, because there's a lot of thinking, but you do have money coming. It is coming, but it's all up to how how you play it out in your mind. If you think little, you get little. That's just how vibration works. It works on the frequency that you put out. So if you're putting out, oh, I'll get a little bit, okay, you'll get a little bit. But if you like, I'm looking for the big coins, I'm looking for, a lot of money coming my way, it will come. But it's more so if you have to wait for um, not even really you waiting. It's more so of you taking that action to say, what do I need to cut out in order to feel better with my mental health? There's something going on with that mental Cancer. A lot of going on with that mental. What money opportunities should Cancer be considering? What money opportunities should Cancer? Ooh. What money opportunities should Cancer be considering? Okay. Ooh, the Empress. Ooh. Then we have Judgment and the Seven of Cups. Oh, you have a lot of opportunity. Ooh, you have so many opportunities available to you, Cancer. You really do. It's a but there's three in particular that are very, very promising. Oh yeah, three opportunities in particular that are extremely promising, Cancer. And do them all. It's kind of like one of those things where you know the three. It may involve family members. It may involve children or your children. Because Empress, and also over here in Judgment, we see a child. So it may involve that. Um, yes, your harvest is definitely coming in. There are opportunities that are available to you. You know the three that they are. Out of all of them, there are three that are very, very promising. And you can do all three, but it's a matter of really getting that budget tight and getting it in line, having a time frame, okay, and making decisive, decisions when it comes to things, not taking too long, or taking on that kind of, sorry, Libra, but taking on that Libra energy of being indecisive. Okay, you're going to have to knock that for a while in order to get this successful opportunities really coming in and giving you, oh my goodness, so much abundance. It's not even funny. Cancer. Um, yes. Ooh, yes, Cancer. Yeah. Those particular. I kind of want to get a little bit more into it, those opportunities maybe. Can we, Spirit, what are these 3 opportunities? Kind of give us some insight into these 3 opportunities. Mm. Gold. Gold, solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values, banking, long-term position, satisfying work. Free Cancer, it's coming. OMG, it's coming. For some of you, maybe writing a book. Oh, this crown. Okay. It's all about overcoming those obstacles, Cancer. And it's all mental for you. It may be a boss or somebody who's in a position that's, making you kind of like, ugh. That is definitely what it is. But you're making progress, taking charge to build that wealth that you are moving towards. Okay? It's just an obstacle that you have to get around, because it's mental. All obstacles really are mental. Challenges are the only thing that are actually something that are come into our lives that actually move us into certain positions and whatever. It challenges us to make us stronger, right? Obstacles are not challenges. Obstacles are little things, really, seriously, they're little things that come into our life that kind of like are distractions and try to take us off course, or mess up our time. I'm thinking running, I'm sorry, I can't help it, track and field. But those little things, the obstacle course, to kind of deter us. But everyone has the ability to complete the obstacle course. It's all mental of, okay, can I beat the person next to me? Because we all can finish this obstacle course. You just got to get around the obstacles. Okay, boom. But I got to beat my competition. And in business and in money, and in a career, it's all about that, beating that competition, really. Whether it's beating out the competition for a position or beating out competition to make a sale or whatever. Um, it's just the obstacle course. And you're just getting through it and around it and over it. Don't see it as something as so big that you can't overcome, because you can, because you have a lot of good things coming for the long haul. Just remember that you got to be ready to go the long, if we're talking about track and field, I'm talking about cross country for you, Cancer, because you have to be prepared to run long, to win this race, because at the end, who is a pot of gold? I can't even deny for you, Cancer. And for some of you, you will be signing contracts and really having to learn as you go. For others of you, it's writing. Involves book, paperwork. So you may be accounting assistant in some way, or something like journalism or anything like that. And education, the law. Um, so there's opportunities for you. Okay. I'm feeling like I need one more opportunity, like more specific, because this crown, for some of you, I know it's very, very specific. But for the general, what's that third opportunity, Spirit? Pendulum. So spirituality. For a lot of you, going into some type of religious work, light work, fluctuating income, indecision, new strategies, seasonal work, job change, and making choices. So it's that part-time opportunities. It's kind of like side hustles. I'm feeling like it's even though I know it's the pendulum, so it's about making that decision, being decisive with it, but also using your intuition, Cancer. You don't have to always look outside of yourself. Really, you have all the answers. You're very intuitive. That's who you are. You're ruled by the moon. So use that. That's a power source that you don't ever have to feel like you're not being guided or you don't know what to do, because you always will know what to do. You always know what to do. Trust your intuition, because your intuition is guided by your higher self, which is powered by source, and it's never going to lead you. Okay, so we'll get to your oracle, which is the end 16. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. For every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart, for within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer, because you get what you give your attention to. Whether it is something that you want or not, it is up to you to focus upon and attract what is wanted. Saying it again. It is up to you to focus upon and attract what is wanted. So focus on that, Cancer. You have abundance coming your way. You know that there are plenty of opportunities available, 3 in particular that are really strong that you really should take heed to and put in action towards, because there is a lot of financial abundance coming towards you and wanting to come into your life. You just need to send out that frequency, that message to the universe that I am ready, I am open to receive all this abundance that I know is available to me, and keep yourself open to that frequency so that you can receive that flow of abundance, that cash flow, that success, that achievement, all the things that you are looking towards. If you're writing a book, I can't wait to read it. Tell me about what it is or the title of it in the comment section. Or, whatever you want to speak about in the comment section, you're more than welcome. But I do want to know that about the book. Whoever is out there who's about to write that book, I would love to read it. And remember, block out all those distractions. Get in that work, even if you have to do part-time work to, keep yourself afloat and sustain yourself. In the meantime, fine. Hey, it's a part of the process. You know what you need to do. Trust your intuition. And more importantly, cut out anybody or anything that is taking you on an emotional roller coaster. You deserve better than that, Cancer. You deserve to be at peace and to enjoy your future ahead of you. So, with that being said, that is your money, career, and success reading for the moment. And best of luck to you, Cancer, in all of your endeavors. Bye.